I'm Ben Hooper, and this is Weekend Odds and Ends, a special Friday edition of the UPI Odd News Minute for December 12th, 2025. A pair of Port Authority officers rushed into action when an escaped horse paid a visit to New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport. Port Authority of New York and New Jersey Lieutenant Louis Calderon and Officer Nicholas Delgado were on duty Sunday when reports came in of a horse darting through traffic. Witnesses captured video of the horse running loose through traffic on the Van Wyck Expressway and the exit ramp for the airport. The officers said the horse ran through airport property before making its way to the expressway. Delgado told WPIX-TV, "I was a little confused, like baffled. I thought someone was riding it first. But when the officers saw it around the airport, it was just a loose horse with no saddle, no reins, just a halter in its mouth." Officers attempted to corner the horse, but it managed to flee. Calderon said the horse was eventually captured when it apparently took a liking to him, telling WABC-TV, "It came towards me. I put out my hands as if to pet it, and he basically let me hold on to the holder. And basically, the officer then came to the other side and assisted me in just maintaining control of the horse." The equine escapee was determined to have escaped from Curley's Cowboy Center, located near the airport. The horse was safely returned home. Moving on from a horse trying to catch a flight to a stunning artistic sight, a charity event in Switzerland attempted a Guinness World Record by assembling a mural from 300,000 Lego bricks. The mural, which measures nearly 79 feet long and more than 6 feet tall, was assembled as part of the Swiss Telethon, which raised money for people living with rare genetic diseases. The mural, assembled in Verdun-les-Bains, depicts various locations in the region. The mural was designed and assembled by Brickmaster.ch, a company specializing in Lego-related events. The artwork must still be reviewed by Guinness World Records to officially earn the title of largest Lego mural. Meanwhile, in winter sports news, a Maine ice skater ended up coming to the rescue of a loon he found stranded on the ice covering a frozen pond. John Picone, who posted video of the rescue to YouTube, said he was skating on East Pond in the Belgrade Lakes region on Sunday when he came across the bird on the ice. Experts said loons often become stranded on frozen bodies of water because they require at least 500 feet of open water to launch into flight. Picone contacted rescue group Avian Haven, but ultimately decided to attempt to rescue himself by gently pushing the loon with his ice poles. Picone wrote in an email to WMTX-TV, "I scooted him like a curling stone or a hockey puck, which he did not take to be too strange. Other skaters came and helped organize and mobilize our rescue resources." A professional rescuer brought to the scene by Avian Haven was then able to load the loon into a vehicle and take it to be examined for injuries. And finally, in an update to one of the UPI Odd News Minute's favorite recent stories, an animal protection officer in Virginia's Hanover County said the infamous drunk raccoon that broke into a liquor store is actually a serial offender. Hanover County Animal Protection and Shelter previously revealed a raccoon had broken into the Ashland ABC store on Black Friday, broke several liquor bottles, and was found passed out drunk in the bathroom. Animal Protection Officer Samantha Martin has now disclosed on an episode of Here in Hanover, the official podcast of Hanover County, that this wasn't the trashed panda's first crime. She said, "This is not the first time he's been in one of the buildings. Supposedly, this is the third break-in he's had. He was in the karate studio. I think he got into the DMV and ate some of their snacks one time." Martin said the raccoon spent the night at the shelter after the liquor store incident to sober up before being released near the scene of his multiple crimes. She said, "We don't relocate him because that's a death sentence for raccoons. But somehow he knows how to get back in this building. He's a smart little critter." Martin said she hopes the raccoon learned something about temperance from the most recent break-in, saying, "I hope he learned his lesson, but I just say, enjoy your life. I think he's living his best life, and why not? Have a drink or two, especially on Black Friday." For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. Where do you think the New York horse was trying to fly for the holidays? Give us your answer in the comments.